Fiddy ball book tonight. It was Fiddy ball book tonight. He wasn't good enough. Wasn't efficient enough for Coke butter cheese. He wasn't efficient enough for Coke butter cheese. But Fiddy ball book, I take it. You know what I mean? Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy, and man, we got a game. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go as far as say that this was the turning that this game or like last game was the turning point with the team. I'm gonna wait to if we go on a 7-game win streak, then I'll be like, okay, cool. That was the turning point. But I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just stack the wins. Today was a much needed win. I'll dive into that a little bit later on. But initially I was hot because you know what I mean? I feel like I don't know if the game got flexed, the time got changed or whatever, but I missed like a little bit of the first quarter and then everybody was talking about this 25-point first quarter. And I was like, oh shit. Like I didn't tune in until like maybe it was 5 or 7 minutes left in the first. I was like, oh shit. Like Book was already at that point. He had like maybe 13 or whatever. So I was just like, oh shit. Because I got off and I was like, okay, cool. It started at 6, so I'm good. So I'm driving home, not even knowing. And then boom, I get home and I'm like, oh shit, it's already first quarter. So, anyways, dive right into the game. Book was cooking. And I was like, yo, he tripping, man. He telling Willie Green to challenge. Like, yo, he was going crazy. And this is the Book that we like to see. I know we can't get 50 points every single night, but I feel like the way that we played tonight is I liked it. You know what I mean? Is how we should be playing moving forward. And it don't gotta be Book every single night like this. It could as long as somebody kick it off, it don't matter who. As long as somebody kick it off, is fine. Because like I said, once somebody kick it off and get hot early, like whoever that be, like it just opens it up for everybody. Because KD was getting open looks all day. He didn't make all of them, but he was getting open looks all day. Grayson Allen was getting open looks. I feel like Eric Gordon, for whatever strange reason, he didn't want to let shit fly today, and he passed up. I want to say about 6 shots himself that I feel like he could have took, and he only finished with 5 points, 2 and 9. He only made 1 3-ball, but Grayson Allen got some open looks. Bradley Beal, I feel like passed up some. Like I said, it just opened up the floor for everybody. And then, like I said, if you get like a team that's a little bit smaller than New Orleans, then now you got Nurk on a mismatch. You know what I mean? Like tonight, we didn't necessarily have that because they got Zion in the paint and they got Valanciunas, so it's not really like a complete mismatch whenever we swing and get, you know what I'm saying, find an open man. But like I said, I like the way we looked. I like the way the offense was looking today, especially in that half court. It seems like we figured it out a little bit. And like I said, the key to it is somebody got to start off hot and draw that double team. And today was the first time in a long time I feel like Book played the double team real good tonight. You know what I mean? Like he was making the right reads, making decent passes. Because I feel like Book, love him, hate him, whatever the case may be, I feel like he be making some bad decisions out of that double team. Whether if Suns fans we want to admit it or not, like he be throwing some crazy ass passes sometimes, and then get mad at other people for not catching them. And the only person I could really say that consistently catches his crazy ass passes is Bobo, and that's because he like 7'6". So, but like I said, it was just one of those nights for Book, man. It was just like one of those nights he couldn't miss. Finished 18-30. It looked a little crazy on the stat sheet. It kind of looked like it was stat pattern, but I feel like if you watch the game, then you kind of seen like how hot he was and just like, yo, like whatever was going in. You know what I mean? And it seemed like, and I will give a shout out to the Pelicans, but I feel like they never really like gave up. I feel like they was like all night. It felt like they was an alley oop away from like, we can get back in this game. And they chopped it down from to like 16 a couple times, but never really got over the hump. And I'm proud of the Suns for actually holding the fourth quarter lead, getting some clutch buckets, and then actually, you know what I mean? Like, only thing I would say that I would want more out of the Suns in the fourth quarter is to like let's put more pressure on the rim and let's get into the bonus earlier in the fourth quarter. Because I feel like it's a consistent thing that like for whatever reason we just everybody just go hella cold in the fourth quarter. So I just feel like just putting pressure on the rim, forcing the refs to make a call or whatever the case may be is our best option right now. Just because, like I said, I feel like the fourth quarter has just been so bad for us. So I feel like we should just start putting like stop checking up threes. Tonight they fell, so I'm cool with it. But I feel like typically we throw up threes and then they don't fall, and then it's like, damn, now they coming back. But like I said, tonight was a good one. I was a little bit interested and a little bit like I wouldn't say disappointed, but I'm glad that we played the Pelicans today because I feel like that gave us a sneak peek to like I'm always concerned. I'm always thinking about like how are we gonna play Giannis when we play Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Like I know that that's like a finals matchup or whatever, whatever. If we did ever meet them in the playoffs or in the finals or whatever, but like my thing is just like how do we guard that? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that could be like a weak spot for us when it comes in the playoffs that can get exposed. You know what I mean? I appreciate KD playing defense, and he was playing Zion at times. He was playing, like I said, KD is low key kind of scaring me with like how good he's been playing defensively. Because I'm like, yo, pace yourself a little bit, because I don't want you to get hurt. You know what I mean? Just playing this intense defense, just trying to lock up every single body that got the or that's you know what I mean that you lined up across. So I'm just like chill a little bit. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be KD, but I'm glad it is. You know what I mean? But um with Zion and like I said, like Zion is kind of like a Giannis type a little bit, where it's just like just a big body, strong, grab rebounds, can block shots or whatever the case may be. So I feel like my concern is like, all right, how are we gonna play Giannis when Giannis coming to town? Is Nurt gonna guard him? Are we gonna throw Grayson Allen out there to go guard him? You know what I mean? Tonight, Bill was guarding Zion for the majority of the night, and I wasn't really feeling it just because, like I said, I feel like in my brain, I'm thinking like, damn, I don't want him to get hurt trying to fuck around with Zion, and all of a sudden like his back is hurting and all this other type shit. And now, you know what I mean? Now we starting to get this shit rolling, and now he out for another week, 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be. So I was real. Hopefully, Brad Bill is cool. He walked out of this game. It seemed like in one piece, but like I said, I'm concerned on what do we do? Do Grayson Allen come off the bench in those scenarios? Like, do we throw in Kata Bates to potentially do we go double big? Like, I don't know. And so I don't think tonight necessarily answered that question. But I guess the only answer it really gave us is that like in those scenarios when we do play Giannis and when we do play the teams that's really long, really big, pause, and is that our offense got to become our defense. You know what I mean? Like because I feel like tonight our best defense tonight was our offense. Like couldn't nobody be stopped. We was finding an open man every single time down, and we was getting good looks. And it was so crazy because I was waiting on like the Pelicans to give up, and it felt like they never did until like maybe like the 8 minute mark of the fourth quarter, and I was like, damn, like they getting blown out, and we getting all these good looks, and they making tough shots, but it seemed like the Pelicans never really lost that fight. But yeah, still was crazy. It's a good dub, man. We need this in the terms of standings too. So I don't know where this put us at in the standings wise in the West, but we definitely needed this game. And like I said, we honestly, we need a streak. You know what I mean? We got who do we got coming up? We got Indiana coming up with no Halliburton, so that should be good. I don't know if Pascal gonna make his debut that day, so ain't no telling. But I feel like I like our chances against Indy, and I like our chances for whatever strange reason Book go crazy against the Bulls for whatever strange reason. So, you know what I mean? Apparently against the Pelicans and the Bulls, like Book, that's two of his favorite teams to go up against and give him buckets. So I like our chances there. We got another chance to face Dallas again. So hopefully this time around we can actually like look a little bit better as a team and not only like Grayson Allen ain't the only person that show up. But tonight was a good game, y'all. Like it was a good game. It's something that you know what I mean, smile about. Now we got something. Now Suns fans, we got something to smile, something to cheer for a little bit. Not too much. We don't want to get too out of you know what I mean. But I like the way we're looking right now. So like I said, I'm not gonna jump out the window and say it was a turning point last game. I'm gonna wait till we streak a little bit more. Like if we still win it by the time we get to Dallas, then okay. Like I say it like that Sacramento game was a turning point. But like I said, till next time, man. Peace.